Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I actually had to record this intro after finishing my episode because a lot of this footage was actually recorded the day before, thinking I could fit it in my first episode, but me not knowing my time management quite right, wasn't able to do that. But yeah, go ahead and stay tuned for this episode. I think you're going to enjoy it. So yeah, we are finally back over here, which is good. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to build our house. So I'm gonna go ahead and look over here. I do want it pretty close to the village. Well, I need to eat first. Okay, this is gonna take me a minute to decide on, so I will get back to you once when I have found a location. Okay, so I have finally decided on a location. I think I'm gonna be building right about here. And I know it's not right in the village, but this village is actually pretty big. It stretches out pretty far. And yeah, as you can see ahead, I clearly need to go. Oh, never mind. We had already trapped a couple villagers up in there, so it's okay. If they all die, we'll just create a love shack for them, and they could do the parrots and the bats and all that good stuff, and we can have a population again. But anyways, I wanted to build right here, and then we could connect the path blocks up to my house, and then I think over here is where we will do well, I don't want to spoil too much, but if you remember earlier, I kind of spoiled my idea for a storage room, and I think we're going to be doing it right about here. But that won't be for a future episode, but I'm going to go ahead and gather lots of wood and probably some snow and maybe even sand. I might use sandstone. I'm not sure yet. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go gather some resources and I will get back to you when that is done. Alright, guys, so I've done a little bit of resource gathering. I don't think I quite have enough wood to do this. I'm not really quite sure how big I want to go with this house, but I mean, it's not going to be a tiny little shack. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do the tree chopping in a time lapse or not. I guess it really just kind of depends on how it looks after I edit this video. But anyways, yeah, so I think what I want to do is, let's see. I do kind of want it to line up with this path block right here. So I think we're going to go to about right here, and this will probably be where our door is. Okay, so 1, 2, and I think we'll just do about like that. Yeah. And then we'll go maybe 3 in. Yeah, I think that'll work. It's just enough for a little bit of a walkway into the house. I think that's plenty of space. Alright, and then I think we're gonna want to go. Hold on. Let me get. I'm just gonna place some planks down just because I don't have dirt right now and I want this to be level while I'm planning it. But anyways, we're gonna have this and window right there, and then so yeah, I think we're gonna put the next little post right about here. That way that gives us just enough room for a small window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, perfect. I like working with odd numbers anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess we'll just go ahead and make this 5 blocks. Ooh, okay. Gonna have to do some terraforming, but that's okay. We might be able to make it pretty cool, like build it up on stilts or something, but anywho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Is that enough? No, it needs to be right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and measure out and put all these little corner pieces in, because I'm sure you hearing me count into the mic probably isn't the most entertaining. So I'll be right back when that's done. Okay, so I finally got all the little corner pieces to our foundation laid out. And it might be a little hard to imagine how this is gonna look right now. But I think we're gonna do something like, hold on, let me get up there. Alright. I think we're gonna wanna do birch, maybe? Yeah? Alright, we're gonna try birch. We're gonna do this. You know, this is gonna be raised 1 block off the ground, just so I don't have to dig all that dirt, and I think it looks a little nicer anyways. So this will actually be a floor block, which I guess we will do dark oak maybe for the floor block. Anyways, we're going to do strip logs as the walls. Do that. Which I love these blocks, guys. I never really was a fan of birch in general, but ever since they added these stripped logs, oh, it's such a great addition to the game. Okay, so we're gonna build this up, and then I'm pretty much just gonna follow this suit. Now you won't see this because I'm gonna have a trim around, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and follow this suit all the way down. And I will be back at you when I'm done doing that. Okay, so I did actually run out of these birch logs, so I will have to do another resource gathering mission here soon. However, I did just kind of want to give you guys an idea of how this is going to look. I know it probably doesn't look too great right now, but what I got envisioned in my head will turn out a lot better than this seems. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn all these into stripped logs real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and just show you maybe an idea of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna do windows here, right? Okay, bear with me now. Now these are probably just gonna be see, I don't think I really want the blinds right up against the wall. I kind of want to have this trim and then the windows. So these windows might just be 1 wide. But I think we're going to do stripped oak. And then probably, I'm thinking acacia, just to bring a different color in here. We might do acacia trapdoors right here along this side. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I can't do that over here. I might actually want to build this a little bit bigger, because let me see. Yeah, actually, scratch that idea. I'm going to go ahead and extend all of these walls by 1 block, maybe? Yeah, or maybe just these. Okay, well, I will get back to you when I figure out exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm in a little bit of a situation. As you can see out the window, there are just massive swarms of mobs, and I cannot sleep, and I forgot to bring a bed with me. So, yeah, I'm kind of stuck in this house right now, because I really don't feel like dying. I don't know, I might try to... I'm gonna take this bed with me. Sorry, villager. And I think I'm gonna just make a run for it. And try to sleep in a bed real quick in a different area. Okay, so here we go. Oh goodness, we got zombies with swords. Oh, it's bad. It's really bad. Good thing I trapped some of those villagers. Well, I mean, they trapped themselves. I just kind of put a wall around them to protect them. Okay. I gotta get far enough to where it'll let me sleep and turn it to day. So hopefully there weren't any mobs over here, although I did. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so we're good. Alright, so since we are here together now, I'm going to just go ahead and give you an update on this. I have actually decided to continue with the size or dimensions that are originally laid out. I think it'll work out okay. And I actually, let's see if I did not do. Perfect. I got a crafting table. Go ahead and make sure it's dark oak. We're going to make some dark oak stairs. Okay. And I'm thinking we're going to do something along these lines right here. Do a little trim. I think that'll improve the looks. And we will also, because this is going to be a 2-story house, do this up there to divide the first and second floor. Hopefully I'm making sense. I know you guys aren't in my head and can't see what I have envisioned, but it'll all work out here shortly. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with this border, and I actually need to get quite a few more birch logs. So let me work on that, and I will get back with you here shortly. Okay guys, so I was out journeying trying to find the acacia biome because I needed some acacia wood for the trapdoors. However, I look in the distance and yeah. So I'm not ready to deal with that right now. I I have a stone sword still. Do have iron armor, which is actually pretty surprising considering this is the first episode. However, yeah, I'm not really feeling too up to that, but just thought I would give you an update and let you know that I did stumble across one. So we do have one of those, which means in the future, I don't know if you can do a farm on those like you can with witch huts. I don't know, I might have to do some research on the wiki on how the game mechanics are for the pillagers or illagers. I don't know which ones they are. But yeah, maybe get some emeralds and totems on undying future episodes. But alright, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on my search for some acacia wood, and I will get back to you here shortly. Alright guys, so I'm still venturing out trying to find an acacia biome, which I know we have one because I came across it earlier while I got lost. But I just had to stop and show you. Look at this thing. I'm sorry. You guys are probably like have already seen this and like, yeah, whatever, but oh my goodness. I haven't seen a baby llama before in Minecraft and it is just the funniest looking thing to me. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that. Alright guys, so I finally, after I don't even know how long, found the acacia biome. I did get a little less than half a stack of logs. I didn't want to spend too much time because I had already spent hours trying to find it, and I knew it was going to take me a while to find my way back. But I did get half a stack of acacia logs, and I made sure to at least get a few saplings of acacia, so in the future, I won't have to travel that far to find it. So anyways, I think we finally have almost enough resources, minus sandstone and snow, to go ahead and get started on finishing up our house. Okay, so On my travels, I was doing some mental planning, and there's already a few things I want to change about this. For starters, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this trim right here, because I've noticed in my mental memory of just kind of imagining how this was looking so far, the front of it kind of seems a little flat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and mine out these spruce logs, and we're just gonna bring this little border one block forward. And we're gonna go ahead and see how that looks. I think that'll really add to the look of it, give it a little more dimension. So yeah, let's take a look and see. And yeah, that in my opinion is a much better improvement. So then we would just go ahead and fix our trim. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had a little bit of an issue with my dog. But anyways, like I was saying, we're just going to go ahead and re-add this trim back to the way it was. And yeah, I think that looks a lot better than it did before. And obviously, we're going to have to do some terraforming to get the path block and everything that line up. But for now, this seems like a pretty good start to me. And I also, off camera, raised this up one block because it kind of seemed weird to have the window right up against the trim. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in all these walls real quick and go ahead and put these windows in minus the glass planes, and I will get back to you when that is done. Alright guys, so I finished up doing all the walls. I actually ran out of birch logs 2 times and had to go mine some trees down some more, and actually broke all of my iron axes, and I've been using wooden axes, so that slowed me down a little bit, but I think we're good to go. As far as the walls are, I need to put some glass panes in these windows, and I do have an idea for how we're going to do the floor. So I'm going to just go ahead and break my staircase. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use dark oak logs. And what I'm thinking is we maybe do something like this. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty well. I think that'll tie in with the spruce and the strip birch logs and kind of add a slight color variance in with our build. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft another axe. Yeah, using wooden axes is not exactly the most enjoyable way to build, but I really wanted to get this done. I probably will not be doing a time lapse on this build simply because I'm pretty sure I'm probably running low on time once again for this episode, and I really want to make sure that we get this house built. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this floor plan, and actually, I think while I'm on camera, we're gonna go ahead and make these acacia trapdoors. I'm thinking it's gonna look pretty good. Let's see. So I think if we just do something like this. Yeah, I like that actually. I think that'll tie in quite well. And for some reason this villager has wandered to our home. I guess he's just checking out the new build in his neighborhood. So that's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these trapdoors in the windows for blinds. And finish this floor plan. And actually I'm going to go ahead and show you the next thing that I think I'm going to be doing. See if I have enough stairs. No. Craft some more dark oak stairs. That's probably not enough. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make another hideous staircase real quick. And I think what we're gonna do is do something like this at the top. Let's go ahead and take a look. Because what I'm planning on doing is, like I said, this will be a 2-story build. And I'm thinking for the upper floor, we're going to do snow blocks. So let's see. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish this floor plan and put all the shutters in the windows and put this trim on the upper level, and I will get back to you when that is finished. Alright guys, so I've done a lot of resource gathering and I only got about 5 minutes left for this episode to finish building our starter house for this series. So what I think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a little bit of a building time lapse so that way I can get this house finished in this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy. Well, there was a pillager with the ominous banner shooting at me while I was building, and I really did not want to start a raid right now. So my plan was to first light him on fire, but then I didn't have flint. So I was gonna just blow him up because as long as I don't attack him directly, it doesn't matter if he dies. At least that's what I think because like I said, I really don't want to start a raid, but he actually seemed to have disappeared. So he escaped a gnarly death today, but I'm sure he'll be back. Anyways, I'm going to resume our build. Alright guys, so I actually had to cut our building time lapse a little short because after looking at the footage, there was just no way I could fit hours of building within just a few minutes without it being ridiculously nauseating. So I did have to cut the time lapse a little short, but hopefully I included just enough of the build for you guys to get a good feel for it. And a day and a half later, we are finished. Not quite, obviously, but I at least finished with the majority of the exterior. I finished the roof, which took, I don't even want to think about how long, but finally got this roof finished. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not generally an above ground builder. I've always kind of been the type to build all my stuff underground, I guess because I find it a little easier and you have a lot more space. However, I think it looks alright. It obviously needs some finishing touches. I'm out of resources, so I think this next episode we're probably going to be doing a bit of mining time lapses, and I'll probably start working on building some farms. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That'll be pretty interesting. But yeah, so far this is what I've got done. I need to get some lanterns. I think I want to hang lanterns from these little corners of the roof, and there is an upstairs. I just haven't built a way up there yet. I'll figure that out next episode, and we will definitely work on the interior next episode. But yeah, I think for a second episode or first episode part 2, this is looking not too shabby. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you do enjoy this series, please, please, please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for what comes next. It takes me a lot of time to make these episodes, and I really hope you guys are enjoying them. And if you have any feedback, please do tell in the comments section below. I will be reading all the comments. So if there's anything that I could be doing differently or you want me to start doing or including in my videos, please let me know because I'm pretty new to this, and so it's a pretty steep learning curve for me also. So yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See ya.